Ever have trouble making doors in Minecraft? In this video, I will be showing you 4 doors that you can make. First, we got this 2x2 door, which activates just with this flip of the button. You can just go in. And if you break out, you can see all the redstone behind this. If making a gem door works for you, that's fine. But if it doesn't, then this will work. This is for Bedrock players. I'm playing Bedrock. And so, starting out, we just have some redstone right here. Going down over here is, I can make it. We have, this is where the signal goes out into these redstone repeaters, and up here into these repeaters, going to the same things over there, which push these sets of things. If you want, you can just copy these tick rates right here. So I'm going to start out with 2, 4, 2, 4, then connecting out here, 2, 4, 2, 4, and then 1, connecting here, and connecting here with this 1, which copies the signal. This is just 4, and then we got this 4. And then if we're coming out of here again, then we go down here. This is the system that actually helps push it up. So once you're done with that, it will go down here. It will first go to this one, which is right below the piston that's going to be shot out. And so it's going to be at that tick rate. And then also, this will go right here. It will pass through this repeater, which is just set at 1, and hit these 2, which will activate these pistons up here. I'll show you why these are important. And following with this one, which is just set at 2. And I will now show you why it's important. Also, you have to copy these redstone lines, or else it doesn't work in the way. It's weird, I know, but this is the only way it works. I'll just go through. So we got here, here. It has to curve through here. Hits here, here. And now we can just get out of here. I'll just get out through here. And so this is why it's important, because without these pistons right here, which are activated, you'll just fall through here. If you don't want it, you just have to copy down this redstone. You can skip through all of this to just here, but if you want to be able to walk across it easier, then I recommend doing it that way. And so this is the 2x2 working door. Coming over here is this small 2x1 piston door. I'm going to be showing you 2, but the difference between this and the other one is that this one will be 3 blocks tall. And if we break out, you can see it's just simple redstone like this. So what you're going to do is set, I believe over here is where it is. But down here, you will dig 1, 2, 3 blocks here, and then you will stack it up in this pattern. I'll just say this is ground level, so you have to dig 2 blocks under these and 1 block right here. You go right here, up, up. it's just like that. You set this repeater to a tick level of 3, and then once it gets down here, just connect it to these pistons right here, and that is basically how to do it. It's a really easy way. The other one will be more complex, but this takes 3 blocks of height to actually do it. If you don't have that room, you can just do this version. That version I didn't make, but this one is my design. It's the same thing, but the only difference is that it's longer, you see? And compared to this small compact one, but you don't actually need 3 blocks of height. All you need is 2. It's just 3 blocks for the roof, but so we're gonna come over here to the activation point, and what it will first do is I can kind of break this. Oh, it will put it right there, and so you will have these 2 right here sticking out, and one piece right here. Then a redstone line will lead down here to this block, which will depower this one. And then coming down here to this underground, you're going to have this thing to power off this redstone light. And then this will be connected in this order over here to this redstone lamp. And this will be connected through here to activate these 2, and also come up here to activate these 2. And so the main premise of it is basically when this is off, this will be depowered, powering all of these, pushing these here, and turning this off will activate it, meaning when these are pushed right here, it will just push it out here. And so this is a bit bigger and more complex than this one. It's just if you don't have as much height room, but yeah, it's the same thing. And finally, we come over here to the most complex door, the 3x3 door. Now what we will do is just open this, and then it will open just as so. And then we can flick this lever, which will close it from this side. And we can examine it out here first, with this being the area it affects. It will turn this off, which will disconnect all this power. You can copy it down right here. It will connect to these pistons. Bam. In this zigzag right here. It'll power to this block, which it's the area it's what you will flick so that it can turn on and off again. And so connect these and this, and then you have to go through this underground little thing, which will end up to this bottom thing. And so what will happen is they all go in, and this is going to be in the lower middle column, and so it will shoot out there. With this to repeat it, it's at signal 1, and then going over here. Let me out. Okay. Going over here, it will emerge right there. And then you'll go right here to power these three pistons, which will push the others. And so then this is where it gets confusing. And if you mess up the timing, it will not work. And so now going over here is this at max 4, which goes to these two pistons, and I'll show you more about where you put those. Actually, I'll just show you right there. So you'll put them right here. So here's where the door frame is going to be. Just put these two pistons right here, and bam. And then you'll also have this piston right here connected still, and then you'll have this one, which is just at a level of 1, which will push this piston here. Also, remember this observer to be placed right at that redstone, and then put this at 4. It will come up here, it'll go to these two, which are set at 4, and with these pistons right here. It also will have this one, which is set at 2, to be over these two, which I'll show you what they mean. And then this one is in the top middle, and so here's basically the thing again. So it'll just go up here. You'll just copy the redstone. I can't talk. It'll bam, 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 bam. Then these two will be facing inward, and then remember this, because if you forget this, it will still work, but it will also activate this one, which is it doesn't look as good. Like if I just break this, it'll just be like, it'll close the same, but then it'll also do that, which doesn't look as good. So I recommend just putting it right here. It prevents that, and it's pretty cheap. So you'll have these two unconnected and timed, and these two at a max set of 4, this one at a 2. And so what these will basically do is they will push these ones right here. These pistons will push this over here. These pistons will push down, and then these pistons will push to the middle. And then this redstone block right here, this is the block that actually activates it. It's connected to that piston, which is why it needs a redstone signal. And then that's basically it. Just have the timing right. So these ones are put at 4, and then this one's important because it repeats it so that it doesn't fail. So even if I break this, then this will happen. It'll do that, but then it won't actually bring it up and put it there. So that is why you need the observer. It has to be right up here, and then that will repeat the signal so that these will actually catch it. And if it fails like this, just do it again. It'll do that. But then if you don't want this, you can just get rid of it if it's too expensive. But just saying, this will just stay here like this. If you don't have a problem with it, I just decided to fix that. And that's the basic thing it's not really that basic, but it's a 3x3 door. If you have any questions about it, or you want me to make something else using redstone, comment below. This was Glowstar, and I'm signing off.